What's going on, everybody? It's Hunter here from the Next Step Podcast. I'm here with my guest. What am I talking about, my guest? That's disrespectful. Yeah. To the co-host.
Jeez.
We are co-hosts.
Guest.
Dusty Young is in the house today, guys. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to play a game that my friend Beth told me about, and it's called Overrated or Underrated. So Dusty and I have individually made a list that we're going to run off to each other. And he'll ask me some questions, I'll ask him some questions. And at the end, after we've rated certain topics, the questioner will have the opportunity to ask the person to elaborate on why they said overrated or underrated. So without further ado, I get to ask Dusty first because
great.
I guess you're the guest.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm the guest. I'm the temporary co-host.
All right. So here we go. Are you ready?
All right. So I'm just giving.
You just say overrated or underrated.
Man, you know what's really going to be hard is to not dive deep into these things.
Yeah, I can ask you that after, but only the ones that I choose.
Son of a
maybe.
bitch. Okay.
All
let's
right.
go.
Here we go. AC/DC.
Overrated.
Foo Fighters.
Underrated.
Dogs.
You're going to get me in trouble. Overrated.
Cats.
Underrated.
Trucks.
Overrated.
Barbells.
Overrated.
Keto.
As in the keto diet?
Keto diet.
Oh, completely overrated.
Calorie deficit.
Underrated.
Weighing yourself.
Underrated.
Progress pics.
Underrated.
Taking body measurements.
Underrated.
Ooh, Adidas.
The shoes or just the company?
Just brand. The brand.
You know, I think they're underrated.
Nike.
Overrated.
Under Armour.
I think they're right where they should be.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Completely underrated.
Star Wars.
Oh, that's tough. Star Wars now, Star Wars as a whole, or Star Wars as it begun?
As a whole.
As a whole, right where it's supposed to be.
Game of Thrones.
Right where it's supposed to be.
New Jersey.
New Jersey? Completely underrated.
Maine.
Overrated.
Arizona.
You know, I don't know how it's rated, so I'm gonna say underrated.
Tina.
Oh, completely underrated.
Cardio.
Overrated.
Burpees.
Shouldn't even be on the list.
Planks.
If done properly, I think they are underrated.
Beach body workouts.
Completely overrated.
Abs.
Son of a bitch. Overrated.
Lifting your 1 rep max.
Overrated.
Feeling the burn.
Overrated.
Soreness.
Overrated.
Carbs.
Completely underrated.
Fats.
Very underrated.
Protein.
I want to say overrated or right where it's supposed to be.
All right. Oreos.
Overrated.
Peanut butter.
Chunky or smooth?
Chunky.
Underrated.
Dude wipes.
Underrated.
Toilet paper.
I think that's right where it should be.
Beards.
Overrated.
Guitar.
Underrated.
Bass.
Very underrated.
Audiobooks.
Oh, one of the most underrated.
PT certifications.
They're bullshit.
Hunter Grindle.
Well, considering you got best personal trainer and you don't fucking train anybody, you're overrated, buddy.
Thanks. All right. That's all I had. So, Dusty, there's a few I'd like for you to elaborate on here.
Oh, we're going to do that now.
Yeah, we should do that so people don't forget these horrendous answers you just gave us. Tell me more about New Jersey. Why is New Jersey underrated? Because I've been to New Jersey a few times. I hated that place.
Yeah? Why'd you hate it?
Oh, my God. The traffic, the highways, the travel, it's a mess.
Oh, okay. So you
The
weren't...
tolls in New Jersey.
Really?
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
See, so clearly you didn't go to the nicer spots. Like you were in the city area.
I went to
right?
the shore.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been there yet, but like down south is where I've been, and it's beautiful, man.
Mm.
It's so nice. It's like, I don't know. It's like Maine, but just a little bit more city life. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to travel a half hour to go to the goddamn grocery store. Like, I don't know. And it's just nice.
Okay.
I just think, yeah, you need to try it again.
How about feeling the burn?
Feeling the burn.
Talk to me about that one.
Feeling the burn. It doesn't indicate anything. It just means you're tired. So
Okay.
I guess it depends. Like, what are you trying to achieve with your workout?
Well, if somebody's lifting weights, you know the old adage they say, no pain, no gain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same thing.
No. I mean,
So if I'm trying to just lift weights and I want to get stronger,
mhm.
I want to buff up a little bit for the ladies, then I got to feel the burn, right?
You don't have to.
Well, tell me why.
Because you don't have to. I mean, just, I don't know. I mean, it depends. Like, low rep lifting is not going to get you the burn, right? High rep lifting will, but it's not necessary to get stronger.
So feeling the burn can be a good thing, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to get you the results you want.
Yeah, and I think it's put on. It's everybody says it, feel the burn. Like, no, it's overrated in that aspect. Like, I do believe there are, some there is some truth to it, but again, depending on the context. But I think it's overhyped. You don't need to feel the burn to get an effective workout.
Okay, fair enough. I agree. All right, dude wipes.
Dude wipes, underrated.
Underrated. Why do you say that?
They've saved my ass almost every day.
So is it a coincidence that sometimes right before I use my dude wipes, I feel the burn?
That's not good.
I don't know. All right. All right.
No, that's not good. Dude, those things, come on. Like, after a workout, you're sweaty. Maybe you got a little mud butt going on.
Yeah, I don't like no mud butt.
Yeah, and I mean, we work out and then we have to work. We have to be around people, and
I will admit that Dusty lets me use his dude wipes. Dude, you're a lifesaver. Thank you.
I've been known to give a dude wipe.
You're a real guy's guy. All right, last one. I want you to elaborate on PT, personal training certifications.
They don't mean anything. I mean, yes, can you learn something from them? Yeah, but you don't need one to be a good personal trainer. There's a lot that those certifications can't teach you, and there's a lot that is wrong in them. But if you don't have one, you have that kind of stigma of like, you don't know what you're doing. So like, it's almost like you're forced to have one, but it doesn't mean anything if you do have one.
Get that imposter syndrome if you don't have one.
Well, that's just it. I mean, I've been doing this for a couple of years now. I didn't have one up until 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't make me a better trainer. I guess it gave me credibility in some people's eyes, maybe, but you don't need to.
How many people have asked you? Because how many people have you signed up at this point? Let's say you've signed up 100 people this year.
Yeah.
Probably close to that. How many people have asked you if you had a personal training certificate?
Nobody has specifically asked me that, but I have had a couple people ask about our trainers and if they were educated and what their knowledge was and all that stuff. So yeah.
Okay, very good.
But very rare do I get it.
Okay, cool. All right.
Is that all? Is that all the brain busters you have for me?
Yeah, I think that is.
Okay, your list was longer than mine, I think. So I'll probably go a little bit slower here.
All right.
We'll
bring it on.
All right. So I might I might mix these up because they got a little silly towards the end. I don't want all the silliness. At the
You
end.
silly goose.
So, all right, we got a couple controversial ones too.
Oh, spicy.
All right, cardio for fat loss.
Overrated.
Overrated. Okay. All right. Maxing out.
You steal my questions?
No, we have a couple. We have a couple similar ones.
That's overrated.
Overrated. Okay. Protein shakes.
Underrated.
Really? Okay. Let's see. College.
Overrated.
Okay. Fortnite.
Overrated.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, overrated.
All right. Sleep.
Underrated.
Okay. CrossFit.
I don't know. I think it's balanced out, so it's probably right where it should be. But at a time it was very much overrated.
Okay, but you think it's come down?
Yeah, I think that the view as a whole
Yeah.
from the industry.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
We might come back to that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Pineapple on pizza.
Oh, you're really gonna piss some people off here. Yeah, no, that's overrated.
Okay, that hurts. Dumbbells.
Underrated.
Okay. Rest periods.
Underrated.
BCAAs.
Overrated.
Okay. All right. The pump.
Overrated.
Yeah. All right. Pokemon.
It's probably overrated, let's be honest. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh boy, this one. Having children.
Overrated.
Oh,
Big
all right.
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bacon.
Overrated.
Vegan diets.
Overrated.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Having abs.
Overrated.
Okay. Deadlifting from the floor.
Overrated. I'm not biased.
Being a cat dad.
Underrated.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Oh, geez. You're going in big with some politics. Oh, man. Well, God, you go either way. He's definitely overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The McRib.
I don't know. I don't have enough experience. Overrated.
Yeah.
I know why you asked it.
Anime.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Hugely.
Okay.
Was that, did I just use a Donald Trump saying?
No, I think that was bigly.
Hugely, bigly.
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh God. I mean, he's underrated. He's built up and he's already something by it. I mean, I'm a fanboy, so sorry. I gotta go with underrated.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. What else we got? All right. One more controversial one. COVID-19.
Holy, you're going in big with these. Oh man. So, I mean, in my head, it's overrated for sure. I mean, that's my personal belief.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And one last one. This podcast.
Oh, this is underrated.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is underrated.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I don't feel bad about saying all these things and giving my political opinions because nobody dang is listening.
Yeah, not yet. You wait. You wait.
This will come back.
It will. It'll come back to haunt us. All right. So let's dive in. Let's see. For our listeners, I'm just going to entertain this one. Well, cardio for fat loss. You said overrated.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Like, is there a place for cardio? Absolutely. Is it good for your health? Absolutely. But to some people, it's their fault, right? Because cardio is not the end-all, be-all. See, a lot of people say, hey, I want to burn calories, I want to burn fat, so I'm going to do cardio. And if I want to build muscle, I go into the gym. Here's the thing, is it's just very efficient. It's a very inefficient use of time to do any type of exercise to burn calories. Now, it can definitely give you a little boost. But if you want to burn calories, the way you do that is by never eating them in the first place. And I'm not saying you got to go super restrictive, but you gotta see where is my maintenance. You got to cut it back a little bit, go a little bit below maintenance, and you just stick to that. That's how you're going to burn fat. That's it. Now, adding in cardio and adding exercise, it's going to help you. It's going to help, like let's say eating a little bit less calories in your day feels hard for you. Okay, well, maybe exercising consistently, that will allow you to eat more food, a little bit more food, and keep you satisfied. And then the exercise kind of takes care of it. But it's overrated.
100%. I agree with you. Let's see here. Let's do a fun one. Having children.
Well, having children. All right.
Why is that overrated?
So, it definitely depends on the person, but I'm speaking from my point of view. And
because that's what everybody asks for, our opinions.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Yes. Well, in that case, you're gonna get it. Yeah. So I can't speak to how great a kid is. Having a kid is. From what I hear from people, it gives you purpose. It gives you something to work for, right? It makes us all, maybe when we have a kid, grow up a little bit. I have a kid already. It's called a business, and it provides me tons of fulfillment. And I'm hoping that someday that this business, if I put enough hard work, sweat, and tears, and then Dusty just becomes my slave, that I can just go off and snowboard in the mountains of wherever. And I don't know. I really value my time freedom. I have a lot of fulfillment in my life already, and there's a lot of things that I want to experience, and I don't have unlimited resources financially and time-wise that I think I could do both of those at the same time. And so for me, I feel like I can contribute to the world still. Mm-hmm. I feel like I can help people and other kids who are not mine in some way, and be perfectly happy.
Damn, dude. It's not often that we see completely eye to eye.
Oh yeah, you should have heard us earlier.
All right, that was a I think you gave a good argument. You gave a very good argument.
I mean, I see a lot of people don't find fulfillment in what they do. And so if a kid is what can do that for you, then absolutely, that's fantastic. You can bring something into the world and help it grow and make the world a better place. But for me, I don't need a kid for that. Doesn't mean I shouldn't have a kid. It's just maybe not on the top of my priorities right now. Who knows? That could change.
I love it. All right. Let's go back to something educational. All right. Protein shakes. You said underrated.
All right. So, yeah, there's all right. Yes, I believe protein is still underrated. I believe many people still don't get the amounts of protein that they need for their health and for their goals. And that's solely it. I think now there is an awareness that people need to eat more protein. I think that's pretty widespread, and that's a great thing. Yeah. I think overall protein is underrated. I'd say at that point, though, the most overrated way of getting protein is protein shakes.
Yeah.
But because it's underrated as a whole, that's why I said that. So it was close.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
All right. So now I agree with you a little more because I would have said protein shakes as overrated.
Right.
Yeah. I'm hopping on that Whole Foods train. Doesn't mean I don't have protein shakes every once in a while, but I agree with you there. Man,
I just snort my powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Dry snort it. All right. Let's see. I know I've got at least one more, but I don't know if I want to touch on it yet. Let's see. All right, let's just go for it. COVID-19.
COVID-19. Oh, baby. All right. This is a can of worms here.
Yeah, damn right.
I mean,
that's what happens when you make me go last.
So, when we talk about COVID-19, there's a lot of things to consider, right? we think of it as a perspective here in the United States from where we stand, but you have other countries too that you might want to consider as a whole. I'm going to speak here to the United States because I understand that better, even though, hey, maybe I am ignorant to a lot of facts and I'm not outside of that. I know I'm being so friggin' diplomatic right now.
You are.
So, look, with COVID-19, I believe that our country is just not in a good state in general, and that's part of the reason why we have hybrid fitness, right? We want to help people be proactive in their health when it comes to their weight, when it comes to how they move, their activity, not just in the gym but outside, all of their markers of health, whether it be blood pressure, whether that be the capacity of their lungs. These are all different pieces that are very important to your everyday health. And we know as a country we fail at that, right? So, what I don't love about how I guess the reaction of COVID-19 has been is there hasn't been any focus on that. Now I know it's an immediate answer, and you can't lose a bunch of weight or you can't get rid of these conditions overnight. So it's important that we have vaccines and short ways to help prevent like serious disease from literally killing people. However, I do believe that with natural immunity, being exposed to it and having a good dude, this is bad. Cut this shit.
No way.
It's like I am not qualified to talk on this, but having good immunity, being exposed to something, and then being able to, fight it off later, I think that is a place that we should all aim to put our bodies into. If there are sicknesses that are out there, like, hey, we should be in a position, put our bodies in a position to handle those, effectively. Now, look, I understand. And my mom, she had cystic fibrosis, right? She had passed away just before COVID came, and if she got COVID, it probably would have knocked her out, right? Like she wasn't going to survive it. So I'm aware of people with pre-existing conditions, but I think there is a very big overreaction due to political whatever you want to call it. The information has changed too many times. And when different people are in power, the opinion on it changes and flip-flops. And so it's just hard to believe sometimes some of the information that's out there. I believe in the vaccine. I think that, that people should get vaccinated. I do also understand the risk that there isn't a lot of long-term history behind this. And a lot of vaccines, it takes years to see what that brings. And we really don't know what the long-term effects are of it. So that's a risk. For me, like I probably would have been fine without the vaccine, but I don't know that. Maybe I could have got COVID, it would have wiped me out. But I am among the healthiest in the population, and there's a lot of pressure to get the vaccine. I did it because I thought it was fine for me. But I don't believe that we should force it on other people. I think it should be a choice. And if you don't like that, well, you should do everything you can in your power to take care of your own body. And if the vaccine is really so great and it's effective, then it shouldn't matter if other people get it. So I don't know. That's my take. I don't even know if that answered the question. It's not even a hot take. It's just I don't know. That's where I stand with it. And like I said, you just popped that on me. I was not really prepared to answer, nor do I want to answer that question.
You said anything goes here.
All right. But you didn't say nose goes.
Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to put you on the spot, make you uncomfortable. I thought that was a good answer.
Yeah, it could have been smoother, but
that was a good answer.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I have people in my life who choose not to be unvaccinated. I have people in my life who have gotten vaccinated. And in both cases, I understand why. I understand the risks. I just think that it's been politicized way too much. I think there's been a closed-minded approach. There are many other options out there to treat this outside of just get the vaccine, and those have not been given enough attention. That's it. Whatever those are, there's tons of different alternatives, but they should at least be considered. And I would like to hear the people who are, leading our country to talk about the others. Well, hey, yeah, look, we've developed this vaccine. This is a fantastic vaccine. Like, it shows to, decrease your chances of being hospitalized if you get it. That's great. Also, though, if we're looking back and you feel like you're vulnerable to this virus, well, what are some things that we could have done a year ago that could have put you in a better position to make you feel more confident if you did get it before the vaccine came out? What could we have done? Well, let's focus on getting some fresh air. Let's focus on, eating whole foods, and let's focus on regular exercise. Like, just those things. That would be so great to hear. And nothing's put on that.
Yep.
Yep.
It doesn't fit the agenda.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm again no agenda.
All right. I don't think I really have anything else to ask you. I think
and on COVID-19.
I think I might have crossed the line with that one. Good to know for next time.
I mean, it is what it is. You don't have to cut it, but
oh, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
No way.
No,
This thing's going live.
All right.
This thing's going live. Yeah. Do you have anything else to add? This was fun.
No, very fun. Hold on, let me look at my list.
You're gonna try to get me in trouble now?
Dusty, what do you think about? Oh God, I'm not gonna go. No. No, that's all I got.
You sure?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Well, hope you all enjoyed this kind of candid, fun little game we've just played.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say it.
Oh,
What's
boy.
your take on abortion?
Abortion?
No, I'm just kidding. Cut it.
And he's walked off. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, whatever you got to do. Just listen to us, please. Thanks.